Hi everybody, thanks for pressing play on the video. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today I have something very exciting to show you, which is a new product that is launching tomorrow, the 1st of November. So from tomorrow you can get your hands on these gorgeous alcohol markers which Stampin Up are launching. They're called Stampin Blends and they are fantastic. Now I have to admit I've never used alcohol markers before, so I don't have anything to really compare them with, but as far as the results that I'm getting with these goes, I could not be happier. So I can't imagine there are many products out there that are better. The Stampin Blends come in 12 Stampin Up colours at the moment. So they're not available in all of the colours, but there is a really good spread of shades available. I've just got 3 of the colours here to show you. This is Pool Party. I think it's Pool Party. Let me just show you how you find out. It is Pool Party, yeah. So Pool Party, and this is Pool Party Dark, and then you get Pool Party Light. Okay, so it does tell you on the side of the marker which colour they are. They are square, they do fit really nicely in your hand, and just like the Stampin Up markers, they have a brush end and a fine tip end, and it's quickly easy to see which is which by looking at the thin line and the thick line, so it's pretty clever. They come in a light and a dark shade of each colour, as I said. So this is Pool Party, Daffodil Delight and Cherry Cobbler, just as a few examples. And I think they work really, really well together. So there's, as I said, there's 12 colours available at the moment, and they come in a duo, so a light and dark of each colour. And they also are selling a colour lifter, which allows you to make, obviously, even a lighter version of each of those colours. And there's also 2 individual colours. These are ivory and bronze, and these are obviously great for doing skin tones, but they also work lovely themselves actually. And we are also launching a brand new stamp set called Colour Me Happy, which is a really good stamp set actually. It's red rubber, so you can get it in wood mount or clay mount, and it's just got some lovely sentiments and some really lovely images for colouring. We're going to use some of those in a moment, and I'll show you just how easy these pens are to use, even for a novice like me. Now if you are looking to buy them, I do have a particularly special offer, a little promotion for you. Now if you buy 6 of these duos, so 12 pens, 6 duos, now you can buy them individually as duos or as a full set, but if you buy 6 duos, I'm going to give you the colour blender absolutely free. If you buy 9 duos, I'm going to give you a Memento black ink pad, because this is the recommended ink for using with these blenders. So that's if you buy 9. And if you buy all 12 duos, so 24 pens, I'm going to give you the bronze and the ivory pens for free as well. And I'm going to send these out as soon as I get them and as soon as I receive your order, so you don't have to wait till next month. But you will still get the normal customer thank you gifts for next month. So if you are thinking of buying blends, just a little bit extra something from me when you are buying those. Okay, there will be full details of all that over on my blog, and that is an offer for people that are buying it. It's just going to run this month, so you do need to order them in November. Right, let's do some stamping and I will show you just how beautiful these are. I'm going to use some Whisper White ink cardstock. Now the pens do bleed through, so make sure you've got some grid paper or some scrap paper underneath. And I've just mounted up this cute little bird. I'm going to bring in my ink, my Memento, and I'm going to give him a really good ink cup. Okay, I'm just going to then stamp him down. Oh, got a fly. Haha, got a fly coming in. Don't know where that's come from. Thought they'd all be dead by this time of year. Going to ink up his little friend, and I'm going to stamp him down next door. Okay, how cute are they? This is a really good stamp set, Colour Me Happy. There is also a matching card kit as well, which I forgot to mention. We weren't able to buy that on pre-order. It is going to be very popular, and it is until supplies last. So there is a brochure I forgot to mention, Stampin Blends brochure, which is going out to all my customers in your thank you gifts for people that shopped with me this month. But you can view that online, and I will put a link to that on my blog as soon as I can. So let's get back to doing some colouring. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can see nice and closely these cuties. And we're going to do one in 2 different colours of Daffodil Delight. Now the way I find it easiest to do it is to take your brush pen in the lighter colour and just going to start by colouring him in very lightly. Now these pens are really juicy. You just need sort of the lightest of touches and you get a huge amount of colour coming out. So there we go, just colour him in very lightly. And then I'm going to take my darker Daffodil Delight and I'm just going to go back and put some little accents on his wings like that, and a little bit around his belly like that, a little bit on his lower feathers, a little bit on his head, just like that. Okay, you can see that looks very rough. You can see at the moment where the different colours are. But what I'm going to do is come back in with my brush pen in the lighter colour, and I'm just going to feather motion and blend that darker colour out. Blend that darker colour out. And can you see how it just softens down really lovely? Just like that. So you still get that shade, but you haven't got that horrible rough line anymore. And what you can then do, if you want to make it even lighter, is you can bring in your colour lifter and you can just feather this around in a few areas where you want him to be a little bit lighter, and pick up some more of that colour just to lighten that up even more. Okay, and how simple is that, but how effective does that look with that colour graduation? Let's do his friend, and let's do him in Soft Sky, sorry, Pool Party, not Soft Sky. And I'm just going to start by colouring in him exactly the same way, very lightly. Okay. And can you see what I've done there is I've actually just gone outside his head a little bit. We'll fix that in a moment. I did do that on purpose. And again, I'm going to come in with my darker shade around his belly, on the top of his head, underneath his wing, a little bit there, a little bit on the bottom of his tail. Again, you can see at the moment we've got that really sharp line. I'm just going to come back in with my other marker and just blend that out with light feathering motions, and you can see how they just melt into each other. I've never used alcohol markers before, but I am pretty sold. And then if you want to come back, you can always do it again with a little bit more if you've softened it out too much. A little bit more like that, and then just soften it out. Beautiful. And as I said, I went over the top on his head a little bit. I coloured outside the lines. My daughter would not be very happy. Eva is 5 and she's all about colouring in the lines at the moment. I'm just going to come in with the colour lifter. And you can use it like an eraser as well. And it'll just take off that little smudge. When it dries, that will disappear. That little bit of smudge on his head. So, those are the Stampin' Blends. They are absolutely incredible, very easy to use. I'm just going to use this one in Pumpkin Pie. I'm just going to use the fine end just to give them a little bit of colour on their beaks and on their feet. So it's still nice to have that that fine point for those fine work, even if you do mess up a little bit like me, like that. So remember, a really little special offer to help you if you're thinking of ordering blends. And I do have some lovely cards that I have been making using this stamp set and the blends. There's some other stamp sets and the blends which I will be sharing with you on my blog over the coming weeks. You can see that's nearly dried on his head and we're not colouring outside the lines anymore. But I'm really impressed by them. I hope you are too. I hope you give them a go. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.